Starting in child pose. Hips back, chest in your thighs, head and knees as wide as your mat. Lower your chest. Bend your elbows slightly so your elbows are as wide as your mat. Forehead on the mat. Palms facing down. And we breathe in and out through your nose. Now lift your forehead and your chest. Lift your hips. Tuck your toes. Knees off the mat as you come up to downward dog. Eye gaze in between your feet. Bring your eye gaze in between your hands. Lower your knees again. Knees as wide as your mat. Untuck your toes. Hips back. Chest in between your thighs. Forehead down. Now lift your forehead and your chest. Lift your hips. Tuck your toes. Up to downward dog. Now let's walk our dog. So you bend one knee straight to the other. Lift both heels. Lower both heels down. Bring your eye gaze in between your hands. Lower to plank. Now just lower your right knee down. Lift your left leg up behind you. Flex your left foot. Lower your left toes. Come back up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your right knee down. Lift your right leg up behind you. Flex your right foot, lower your right toes. Come back up to downward dog. Lift your heels. Press your heels towards the mat. Lower your knees onto the mat. Untuck your toes, hips back, chest on your thighs, forehead down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, back up to downward dog. Eye gaze in between your hands, slight bend in your knees. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. Bring your hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Interlace your fingers at the top. Lift your heels. Lower your hips. Separate your hands. Arms wide, palms facing up. Take your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. You lean back. Look up. Look forward. Start to forward fold as you bring your chest towards your thighs, arms up to the sky. Separate your hands, lower your hands onto the mat. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Lower to plank. You lower your knees over your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step your right foot forward. Lower your left foot down. Take your arms up. Lower your hands onto the mat. Lift your left heel. Step your right leg back. Step your left foot forward. Right foot down. Arms up. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands. Lift your right heel. Left hip back. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Hips to sky. Back up to downward dog. Look forward. You step and jump forward to your hands. Hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Lower your arms down. Brilliant. What is that, Lee? Morning, Leanne. Okay, let's grow. Take your arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin. And look up. Hands on your mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees on your chest. Look up and dog. Really open up those shoulders as you look up. Tuck your toes. Back to downward dog. Look forward, step your right foot forward. Lower your left foot up. Take your arms up. We flow straight to warrior two, palms facing down. 3, 2, 1. Now bring your hips forward. Bring your left toes onto the mat. Lift your left leg up behind you. It's like a flying warrior two. Hold. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in that right knee. Take your left leg backward. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg. Come forward. We're in triangle. Bring your hands to prayer. Bend your right knee. Rotate your chest. Lift your left leg up behind you. We're in warrior 3. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands. Left leg back. Right leg up to the sky. The chest towards your right thigh. Lower your right hand. Right leg back. Left side. Left foot forward. Right foot down. Arms up. So warrior 1. We go straight to warrior 2. 3, 2, 1. Hips forward. Right toes on the mat. You lift for that flying warrior 2. Just make things up. Challenging that balance a bit more. Flat bend in your left knee. Right leg back. Reverse the warrior. Straighten your left leg. Come forward. We're in triangle. Bend your left knee. Hands to prayer. Rotate your chest. Lift your right leg up. Warrior 3. Arms behind you. Lower your hands. Right leg back of the mat. Left, actually no, left arm up. Then you've got that out. 3, 2, 1. Lower your left hand. Left leg back. Hold. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Remember, open up your shoulders as you look up. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide, all the way up. Down by your side. Brilliant, that's one set. Let's do another one. Arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Bring your right foot forward. Left foot down. Arms up. We're in warrior 2. Hips forward. Left toes. Left, flying warrior 2. Now let's take that forward as you lower your right hand down. Left arm up. Right, bend that right knee. Left leg back of the mat. Reverse your warrior. Raising your right leg, come forward for triangle. Hands to prayer, bend your right knee, rotate your chest. You lift your left heel, we're in warrior three. Lift your left leg up behind you, arms behind you. Lower your chest. Lower your hands. Left leg back of the mat, right arm up to the sky. Lower your right hand, right leg back. Left side, left foot forward. Right foot down. Take your arms up, warrior one. Warrior two. Hips forward. Right toes lift. Flying warrior two. Lower your left hand. Keep that leg lifted, right arm up. Right bend in your left knee, right leg back, reversing warrior. Straight your left leg, come forward, we're in triangle. Bend your left knee, hands to prayer. Right toes. Warrior three, arms behind you. Lower your chest. Lower your hands. Right bend that left knee, right leg back. Left arm up. Tapping with your core, make sure you're engaging it. Left hand down. Left leg back, downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Lower to plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Open up your shoulders. Look up. Tuck your toes when downward dog. Look forward. Jump halfway up your mat. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Interlace at the top. Lift your heels. Lower your hips. Lift your right knee. Bring those interlaced hands on your right shin. Take that right knee wide, left hand on your waist. Take hold of your right big toe straight and you can straighten your left arm. 3, 2, 1. Now take it out in front and release. Point your toes, hold. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Bend and lower. Perfect. Arms up. Interlace at the top. Take hold of your left shin. Take it wide. Right hand on your waist, so you take it wide. Take hold of your left big toe, straighten. Take it out in front. And release, hold. Point your toes. 3, 2, 1, release. Perfect, let's do one more balancing pose. Bring that right foot onto your left thigh. If this is too much on your knee, babe, you can always come back to tree pose. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, see if you can start to bend that left knee as you forward fold. Or you can keep standing, it's up to you. And see if you can bring your hands onto the mat. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release that right foot onto the mat. And slowly come up. Left side, you bring your left foot onto your right thigh. And hold. Start to bend your right knee. You lower. Bring your hands onto the mat. 3, 2, 1. Release your left foot. Bring your hands top of the mat. Walk your feet back, you're in downward dog. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Open up your shoulders. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Lift your hips. Bring it back. Keep it lifted and then lower. So we want to try when we start with our hips at the top of the mat. We want to bring your hands back and lift your hips. Bring it back, keep it lifted, and then lower. So that's what we do with our sitting poses. Let's try that. Hands either side of your hips, flex your feet, press your hands down. Bring your shoulders back so you push your chest forward against your toes. Make sure that core is still engaged. 3, 2, 1. Now slide your hands back behind your hips. As you lift your hips up this time. Toes towards the mat, and you look up or you look back. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Flex your feet. Now forward fold, hands to your big toes. Release. Now cross your ankles or you bring your knees together, you know what to do. But lift, hands off the mat. Step back to plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Bring your hands back, lift your hips. Bring it back, keep it lifted. And lower. Right into your chest. Lower that right knee down, right foot into your left thigh. Try and slide that right knee a bit further back to open up your right hip. Chest towards your left thigh as you take hold of your left foot. You can always bend that left knee if it doesn't, you don't reach. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Leave your hand on your left toes and take your right arm up. Take it behind you, wrap it around your back, around your waist. Still look over your right shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Bring your eye gaze towards your left foot as you take hold of the left big toe. Start to bend that left knee and lift. Hold it up. That right arm is still around your back, around your waist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Start to bring that left foot towards your right knee. And you bend. So we're in that twisted pose. And you take your right arm over your left knee, left arm around your back, and twist the other way. Look over your left shoulder. Now you stay here or you bring that right hand in between your legs to take that by. Release the bind. Let's twist the other way. Left hand to your left ankle, right arm around your back, around your waist. Look over your right shoulder. Make sure you take those breaths in and out. Release, twist, hands behind you. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat, legs back, you're in plank. Start counting when you get there. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Hands behind, lift your hips. Hips back home and lower. Left knee to your chest. Lower your left knee down. Left foot into your right thigh. Bring that left knee further back. Flex your right foot, chest towards your right leg. Take hold of your right foot. Keep your right hand over your right toes. If you stretch your left arm up, take it behind you. Wrap it around your back, around your waist. You look over your left shoulder. In twisting poses, that's where your breath It's even more important. With each breath, you can twist a bit further. Now bring your eye gaze towards your right toe. As you take hold of your right big toe, start to bend that right knee. Bend and straighten, you lift. Bring that right leg over your left. As you bend, place the right foot over your left thigh. Bring your left elbow over your right knee, right arm around your back and twist. As you look over your right shoulder. Now bring your left hand in between the legs. It's time to take that bite. So 3, 2, 2. Release the bind. Let's twist the other way. Right hand to your right, ankle left, around your back, round your way. Release the bind. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Be back to plank and hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Take your arms up, palms facing. Lift your legs up for both pose. Then have your knees bend or straight. 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles. Keep your feet lifted, hands on your shin as you look up. 3. Press your shoulders down. 2, 1. Uncross your ankles, lift, hold. 3. Point your toes. 2, 1. Cross, hold. So you really press your chest to your thighs. Hands on your shin as you look up. So it's balancing core. 3, 2, 1. Uncross, lift. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Hold. Uncross, lift. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Now start to bend your knees. This time you just take hold of your big toes. Straighten your legs. And look up. See if you can take your legs wider. 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Start to bend your knees. So holding onto those big toes. Bring the soles of your feet together. And lower. Interlace your hands around your toes. Round your back. Elbows in your inner thighs. Chin to chest. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands outside your knees, bring your knees together. Just wrap your arms around, take hold of your opposite elbows, 42. And release. Wash your ankles, hands over the mat. Walk your feet back to plank. Bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down the side. Slide your forearms away as you lift your chest. Lower your forearms down. You bring your chin to chest. 3, 2, 1. Now just lift your elbows. You take your elbows wide as you lower your chest again. Bring your arms down by either side of your body. Have your palms facing up. Bring your chin onto the mat. You lift your chin. You lift your chest. Bring your shoulders back. Start lifting the palms, the back of your hands. Leave them on the mat. It's a bit of a back bend. And then you lower. You lift. And then you lower. And this time we're going to add our arms. So you lift your arms up, lift your legs up. Hold for 3. Squeeze your glutes. 2, 1. Lower your feet. Lower your hands. And then lower your chest. Let's do that one more time. You lift your chin. You lift your chest. You lift your arms, lift your feet, squeeze your glutes, hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet. You lower your hands. You lower your chest. And you lower your chin. Let's do one more. You lift your chin. Lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Lift your hands, lift your feet. Hold. Lift, lower your feet. Lower your hands. Lower your chest. Lower your chin. Bring your hands either side of your body. You lift your chin, lift your chest. Straighten your arms. Bring your hips back to your heels. Chest and your thighs, forehead on the mat. Come up to hands and knees. Let's do a cat-cow to stretch out our back. So inhale, round your back, chin to chest. Exhale, arch and look forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Now bring it back to neutral spine, tuck your toes. Out to downward dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Step or jump to your hands. Take a seat. Take your arms out in front of you. Bend your knees. Hands onto your ankles. Cross your ankles. Back of your hands on the thighs. Take your arms up. Bring your right arm to your right side, left arm over your head. Bring that left hand onto your right hand as you rotate your chest towards your right side. See if you can lower your chest down onto your right side. Maybe your chin onto your right knee. For 3, 2, 1. You lift your chest. Left arm to the left side, right arm over your head. Rotate your chest towards your right thigh this time. As you bring your right hand on top of your left. Now slowly keep your chest low, but bring your forearms out in front of you. You lower your chin to chest. And hold for 3, 2, Raise your chest. Walk your hands back closer to your body. Take your arms up. Interlace at the top. Just lower your hands. Bring your hands behind your head as you push your chest forward and brush your elbows back and you look up. Round your back as you bring your elbows together. Raising your back. Release your arms up. Hands to prayer. You lower your thumbs to your forehead for clarity. You lower to your roots. For clarity. Launch your breastbone. For clarity. May the right to be honored. The right to you. Namaste.
Thank you.